watching Southampton come back at Wembley 6 years ago for the 6th time. They will receive this prize. Casemiro, an outstanding contributor. Casemiro, a Manchester United hero, a signing that was seen by some as a player coming towards the end, but his fierce commitment and his impressive quality have suggested that this is just the start of another great adventure after many a glory day at Real Madrid. And for Marcus Rashford, well, you won't see his name on the score sheet ultimately, but he has more than played his part again. They get 30 medals. Only the players involved in the squad will get them today. Intriguingly, Martin Dubravka of Newcastle could get one, having played for United earlier this season in the competition. Well, it's going to be a joint effort, it would seem. Fernandes and Harry Maguire. Well, he knows all about success and how to toast it. And a big, big cheer as he appears on the big screen at Wembley. The architect of the triumph, Erik ten Hag. And this, the moment it's all been about. Manchester United back in the business of winning. After a 6-year wait, silverware returns to Old Trafford. For the 6th time, they are triumphant in the English Football League Cup. And it may be the first of quite a few this season and in the years to come. Erik ten Hag's Manchester United are very much back in business. And the party is just beginning.
Player of the match, Casemiro.
There's a surprise. You're not a fan of this presentation, are you, Mr. Keys?
I hate it.
Why?
He prefers it on the pitch, Jason.
Oh, you like the pitch?
I just think it's a mess, Jason. It's a mess. The climb, the amount of steps now, the in and out, backstage, front stage.
Oh, you're right. Did you like the old Wembley tradition?
Yeah, but I even then would say, and I do every time I see a presentation at Wembley, they will eventually now go down to the sponsors arranged a stage on the pitch, but that for me is I always give the best example of that. Liverpool and Istanbul, those fabulous pictures of Gerrard lifting the trophy in front of the fireworks and the confetti or whatever it was that they were setting. Far better. That just... I mean, the worst one was his, Rotterdam, Everton.
My goodness, that's the worst ever.
It was just a step ladder.
It was like a 4x4 square, and up a couple of step ladders or something like that.
A couple of them party poppers.
It was, honestly, it's the worst presentation of a major trophy I've ever been involved in my life. It was embarrassing.
Any confetti?
Well, probably, but it was just a confetti you get at a wedding. Somebody was there throwing it with a hand.
Throwing it at you.
It was a nightmare. It was poor. I happen to agree with you. I don't like this one. I think it's too long, it's too far. They disappeared. I thought the old one was great. Yeah. It was short. You were up and down.
Apart from the fact that everybody on this side is left wondering what's going on because they can't see.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened to
And they're inside now. They've got to come back out, yeah.
There we go. But now that they've built it that way, they are not going to change it anytime soon, I fear.
Do you like the stadium, Jason?
No. No, there was something about old Wembley.
Oh, yeah.
The dressing rooms, the
Everything
walk.
about it. The walk's the best walk.
Walk was the best, yeah.
Well, Wembley had to go. It had served its purpose and time, so I didn't have a problem with that. But
I agree, but there's certain things you keep, like you just said there, the steps. Why change that tradition? You could still develop the stadium, but keep the steps, as in up and around. You don't have to. Yeah, you can keep the walk. You can keep the walk somehow. I mean, you literally walk out onto the pitch.
I think it was a mistake not to sell it when they had the opportunity. $1 billion for grassroots football would have been a tidy sum of money. It serves no purpose being owned by the Football Association, in my view. None at all.
Was Wembley owned by the Football Association?
No.
Well, there you go. So everyone believed that was the case, Richard, and that's why I think the fact that they owned it was accepted as easily as it was, because I don't think that fact was made known to the general public as much as it might have been.
It's an enormous debt still that they're saddled with, and there was the opportunity. Sadiq Khan, wasn't it, the Fulham owner that wanted to buy it, to say thank you, great, wonderful, have it.
Anyway, we wait and see what the next couple of months brings for this team. That's the first. It's his first.
Yes.
It's a lot of Man United players first for the club.
There will be much talk now of a quadruple.
No.
Why?
No.
Well, I don't think they'll win the league. I think they're in with an opportunity, obviously. I think it's a 3-horse race, but I think
West Ham where's the West Ham games at Old Trafford? So they've got Old Trafford, the FA Cup, and Real Betis in the Europa League. So chance of progression. I agree. I don't think they win it. No, I don't think they win the league for a start.
Nor do I. But there will be much talk of them.
Well, there was this time
on for a
last year,
quadruple.
with Jason's team, Liverpool were the same, involved in 4 trophies. And Liverpool were a better team than this last year. But well done.
yeah, there's a reason why teams don't do the quadruple.
Because it can't be done.
Yeah. They usually blow a gasket somewhere on the line.
I think Harry Maguire has behaved with nothing but dignity during a very difficult time in his playing career. He's been beaten up quite badly at different times, and yet has refused to buckle. Isn't first choice and accepts that. I think it was a smart move from Ten Hag to get him on late there and get a couple of minutes on the pitch before a joint.
By the way, it's another example of Ten Hag and what he's doing.
With Fernandes.
It really is. With Maguire, what he did tonight, it's another class act to get him on and put him on and let him feel more part of it, when he obviously isn't part of it.
Yeah, I don't know whether it's Harry Maguire's nature or his character to do his work in the newspapers, the media, and go knocking on the doors. I think he's quite a laid-back character. Even so, it will hurt him. But I agree with Andy. We mentioned Ten Hag's man management of the team, of the younger players, and to put him on, it was a nice touch, wasn't it? It's, you know.
Do you know what as well, though, in many ways, Richard? If I'm Harry Maguire, right, going up, I'm not going in January. I ain't noising anyone up. I'm part of a team that's going for 4 trophies here. I might not be playing every game, but I'm part of it.
But and we've seen it. We've seen it in the case of a very high-profile,
I know,
overly indulged individual recently that's left the football club. You can go down the path of expressing your frustration
I've said to you before,
and disappointment publicly. And it's something I think I admire that Maguire has not done.
Yeah, but to the players, I've said to you about Kieran Tierney at Arsenal. If I was Kieran Tierney, I'm amazed he's still there. He's one of the best full-backs. He was Arsenal's best player last year. He can't get a kick for Arsenal now. But he's not going anywhere. He's been quiet. He's got on with his job. And his team have